Hey everybody, Daniel Murphy down here in beautiful sunny Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hope everyone's doing well today. Don't know why I said Carolina that weird, but what we're going to be doing today, if you did get the last newsletter, what we took a look at in that newsletter was the 2025 year-end stats. So if we took the entire year of 2025 and we compared it to the three previous years, so from 2022 through 2025, gave us a 4-year sample size of what the market is actually doing. Now, if you paid attention in that particular newsletter or in the video, you know that what we saw over the last, really since 2022, was a really flat market. You have had it go up and down, but at the end of the day, if you take the mean sale price from each one of those years, there's been very, very little change. However, where we are seeing change is on two very, very key factors that you have to pay attention to. Let's actually put it on three key factors. The third key factor is only relevant based on another factor. But anyway, so the key factors that we looked at there were days on market and then your monthly supply. So the days on market, again, is just the time it hits the market to the time it sells. And then the monthly supply is how much inventory is currently available. How long would it take to sell all of that inventory if nothing else changed? And what we were seeing in both of those cases from 2022 through 2025 was an increase on days on market and an increase on a monthly supply. So typically, that would, if we did not see a change in that dynamic, you would see median prices dropping. And there is still somewhat of there's still some caution in that as well. So what I did for this particular newsletter is I took a look at 2025, all of the averages. Then I went back to those three previous years. And this is kind of get an idea of best case scenario versus a full year. So what we did, median sale price. We did the median heated price per heated square foot, which is important because a heated square foot in a market where maybe one year we had significantly higher priced properties sold, that will skew those numbers. Conversely, if it's a market where there was a lot of lower priced homes sold, more than the average, that may bring those numbers down. But the the price per heated square foot should give us a good indication of how healthy the market is. So when we're looking at this, let's start with the condos. So in 2025, the median sale price was $240,000. That was for the entire year of 2025. If you look at the best month over the last 4 years, that was at $260,000. That was in April of 24. Now, keep in mind that during the second quarter, typically we do see an increase in the amount of total sales. That doesn't always reflect or relate directly to the median sale price, but it does have some effect. So that's a $20,000 difference from the average from 2025 to the best month that we had back in 2024. The price per heated square foot, the median for 2025 on condos was about 192. The best month was back in April of 23. It peaked out at 236. Again, that is second quarter. So we're talking about a $44 per heated square foot difference. That is a huge margin. Market days, 105 over 2025. The lowest month was 58 back in June of 23. When we saw those numbers, that is about a 47-day increase in the days on market for properties. And then the last thing I did was total sales. I want to see monthly what we were averaging. So in 2025, we were averaging about 418 condos per month sold. Best month over that same period of time we're talking about was back in March of 23, and that nearly hit 600. So about 181 per month difference between the best month over the last 4 years and what we were able to produce as a mean in 2025. Now on single family residential, this is a little bit different, but still we're seeing roughly the same. Median sale price in 2025 on homes was about $365,000. The best month was May of 2023 at $384,000. That is a $19,000 difference in what the best price was and where we are today. Your heated square foot price, the medians were $152 in 2025. 156 was the best month in April of 24. So just roughly about a $4 difference per heated square foot. Now that's a very, very small number. Really unchanged. Let's just call that one unchanged. Market days went from 100 let's try this one more time. Market days were 104 in 2025. That number, best month, was 89 back in October of 23. That's about a 15 days on market difference. And then the total sales per month were about 969 in 2025, and the best month was 1,056, about 87 units less per month than the best month over that period of time. Now, what does that all show us? Listen, I'm doing this one because we just had the year-end numbers, but I was really curious to see how off 2025 was from the best numbers we've ever produced. The interesting thing, though, is in 2025, the average units sold per month on condos was 969. Interesting, the best month we saw was in July of 25, 1,056. So if you see 1,056 and we're down to 969, almost 100 units per month off, that means every other month during 2025 was really, really soft. So what those numbers are telling us is basically more of what I've been kind of preaching for the last 2 to 3 years, is that the market is really, really flatlining. You really have to pay attention to the numbers that are outside of the means, outside of the median sale prices, which is going to be your days on market and your monthly supply. If we continue to see those trending up, I can't see any way that the median sale price doesn't dip. However, I am certainly optimistic that this spring quarter is going to remedy some of that. I do believe we're going to start to see more people in the market for both condos and residential over the next 3 months. And that should level out some of these days on market, bringing it down somewhat. Again, my name is Daniel Murphy down here in beautiful sunny Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you're looking for a specific property here and want to know a market valuation, let me know. Conversely, if you're looking to sell, certainly love to give you a market analysis for your property. There's never any obligations or no pressure to talk. We just have a conversation. Again, Daniel Murphy down here in Myrtle Beach. Thanks so much.